Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Avinash and in this video I'm going to explain you one AWS recently introduced option. See, generally whatever the instance we launch, right? So we can monitor that instance resources. Okay, so but what resource we can monitor? When you go to monitoring tab, you can observe CPU usage, network in and out, you can monitor. If you go to storage, you can monitor some options related to storage. So, but have you ever observed? See, we cannot monitor memory utilization and disk utilization, like how much empty space we have, how much used space we have, and which file system is taking that space. So, do we have any such type of metrics here? No, right? So, but what AWS did, AWS simplified that process. See, earlier we have to follow a lengthy process. See, almost 4 years back, if you observe, 4 years back I made a video and I uploaded to YouTube, right? So, if you want to get memory usage or disk or custom in logs, metrics to AWS EC2 dashboard or CloudWatch dashboard, you have to install a CloudWatch agent. So then only we can get that metrics. So but now we no need to manually go and download all this component. AWS try to simplify this process. So that process I am showing you now. Okay, so this EC2 instance is currently created and it's created with basic monitoring only. So we have two types of monitorings in CloudWatch. So one is basic monitoring, second one is detail monitoring. So there is no big difference, only the monitoring interval. If you are using basic monitoring, 5 minutes is the monitoring interval. If you are enabling detail monitoring, so the monitoring granularity will reduce to 1 minute. Alright, so for us anything is fine. So but remember, this detail monitoring is not going to give any additional graphs whether you are enabling it or not. Okay, so now we will come to the point, so that we have to enable memory usage metric for this EC2 instance. I also interested on disk usage of this EC2 instance also. Okay, I don't want to log into EC2 instance, I don't want to run commands manually to monitor so this memory or so this disk usage. So first go to this monitoring tab, click on configure CloudWatch agent. Click on configure CloudWatch agent. So now you have to select the EC2 instance here. It automatically picked. Then click on next, and now immediately it is going to verify for the systems manager agent. See, you might get a doubt, okay, why we need systems manager agent? See, AWS is going to install the CloudWatch agent. So we are not going to install anything manually. So then who is going to? Obviously AWS is going to. How AWS is going to get that permissions? Right, how AWS will get permission to install an agent in our EC2 instance. So with the help of this SSM agent, right, we can run some SSM run command, so then we can install. See, I don't want to install this manually, or you don't want to go with this wizard also, we have an option. You can simply go to systems manager screen, and so there we have run command option. And you can search for this CloudWatch. You can see this Amazon CloudWatch manage agent. So you can go here, you can configure, you can start the agent, you can stop the agent. So basically you can do these options. You can even configure CloudWatch agent, whether you want to enable or disable in specific EC2 instances. So but we are not going to do anything from there. So what we have to do, we have to choose the instance, we have to attach an appropriate role here, okay, so that agent status will come online. So you just click on next, it won't take you through the next steps. So how we can proceed further? First go to IAM screen, create an IAM role, navigate to the roles, create role, and this role I am going to attach to my EC2 instance. So selecting EC2 here. So you can select EC2 role for systems manager, or you can simply select EC2. In next step you can choose SSM. When you search SSM, it will show you SSM managed instance core. This is sufficient for now, but obviously we have to add additional permissions. I will show you that. Click on next. So now give a role name YT-CloudWatch agent demo is the name I am giving. Then create role. So this role we have to attach to our EC2 instance. What you can do, you can as an upfront you can create this role and you can attach. So but I just want to show you the errors as well. So that's the reason I have not created as an upfront. Okay, I'm creating on the go. So now go here and click on next, but you have to wait for a minute or two. We have attached the role, right? So if you wait for a minute, so then you can start this process again. So SSM agent will show online status. Okay, so I have waited for 1 or 2 minutes, and now I'm going to start the process again. Go to monitoring, configure CloudWatch agent, then click on next. And if you observe, now the status is online. So we are good to go to next step. So then click on next step, and in this step IAM permissions are going to validated. Okay, so whatever the role I have attached to this EC2 instance, that role should have these all permissions. Okay, so currently you can simply go and attach these two policies. Okay, so let's copy this Amazon SSM managed instance core we already attached. The second one is CloudWatch agent server policy. Let's go to the IAM role, add permissions, attach policies, then search for the role, select it, add permission. Alright, so now you can go here, you can verify. See, again it is showing all these permissions are missing. So most of the permissions we are going to get, but this EC2 we have not added. So we have to give EC2 describe volumes and describe tags we have to provide. So for that, what actually I am doing, I am going to attach a policy that provide EC2 read only access. Then click on add permissions. Alright, this should fix most of the permissions issue now. Okay, so again we have to start everything from starting onwards. And again, if you are doing this very quickly, don't expect the output quickly, so just wait for a minute or two. So then definitely the role is going to picked by our EC2 instance. Let's give it a try now. Navigate to monitoring, CloudWatch agent, click on next. SSM agent is fine, click on next. Now permissions are evaluated and you can see sufficient permissions. If any permissions are missing, you click here and just observe, it will show you that permissions. Then click on next. So now see CloudWatch agent. See, within this EC2 instance we don't have any CloudWatch agent. So now the CloudWatch agent installation is actually pending. So again, so who is going to install? So we already have this SSM agent, right? That SSM agent is going to install this CloudWatch agent. For that you have to click on install CloudWatch agent. So now CloudWatch agent is installing. So again you have to wait for a minute. Okay, successfully installed, and status also should be fine. It's showing did not respond, but let's click on next. You'll see. So how frequently you want this CloudWatch agent to collect all the information. So this value is in seconds. So I want my CloudWatch agent to collect all the metrics for every 60 seconds. That means every 1 minute. And So dimensions, we are going to pick instance ID. So do you want to pick instance type and you want to pick image ID? So not really required. So we are good with instance ID. So now what metrics you want to enable? For example, you want to enable memory related. So by defaultly we cannot monitor memory by using CloudWatch default metrics. So what exactly that means? If you pick your EC2 instance, if you go to monitoring tab, you cannot find any memory usage here. Okay, if you want to monitor memory, so then enable this. Okay, so used percentage by defaultly picked, you click here. If you don't want this, you can uncheck what is a used percentage, what is a total, and what is a active or what is the available. You can pick that options here. So basically whatever options you are going to select here, so the agent is going to collect all that information and it will send to CloudWatch dashboard so that we can verify from CloudWatch instance monitoring or CloudWatch dashboards. So if you want to monitor CPU related one also, you can pick some time related one, but CPU, we defaultly CPU usage, right, those all we are going to get. I am again another interested one is disk. So I want to verify, right, free storage, right, I want to see free storage available on my disk also. So this disk read and write operation, this is network interface one, how much traffic it is sending and receiving, you can enable and you can pick that as well. So currently I am enabling this memory as well as disk. So then click on next. So now agent configuration status is successfully sent configuration. So then click on complete. So once this you click on complete, so the agent configuration is done, and as AWS recently introduced, they are taking this feedback option. So how easily you are able to CloudWatch agent configuration was easy to do, strongly agree. Agent configuration met my needs, yeah, it's agree. So I expect custom locations also, then we can get some logs to log group, that also I'm expecting. I was satisfied with the experience using, absolutely fine. Then click on submit. Okay, so now that's purely optional. Okay, so this agent configuration is completed. We can observe this metric here, or we can even pick CloudWatch console, right? You can go and choose the EC2 instance and you can observe. Otherwise, if you wait for some time, okay, if you enable this option, include metrics in the CloudWatch agent namespaces, if you select this option, we are going to get some additional metrics also here, but obviously it is going to take around 2 to 3 minutes. So then we will observe that option. Alright, so just give a refresh and verify. So our CloudWatch additional graph should appear now. So navigate to monitoring tab. So earlier we have only the CPU network in and out, right? But now you see here disk free, disk used percentage, memory used percentage, right? We are able to get these additional graphs here. Not only that, you can go to storage and you can observe this additional ones also. Where is that? Under monitoring only. Yeah, disk is here. Right, so if we wait for some time, right, we are going to get that information also here. We can observe XPDA1 file system and its storage. So everything it will display. Currently no data available, but all we need to do is wait for a minute or two. Alright, after some time my graphs are able to update here. So for example, if I want to observe memory used, so I can expand this. I can narrow down this to 1 minute, and you can even select this to get more information. You see here, currently my memory utilization is around 160 MB. so that is stable from last 4 to 5 minutes. And not only that, if you want to observe disk usage, you go here. So the total size is 8 GB, and currently, yeah, this is the free storage. So the XPDA, the root volume has around 6.1 GB free, right? So these all are additional file systems we get whenever we launch an EC2 instance. Alright, so that is how exactly we can configure this CloudWatch agent with this new option, and we can get some additional graphs. I hope you found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on Amazon Web Services. See you again in next video. Thank you guys.